welcome to a special Kids Edition of NatFun, the live-recorded tabletop role-playing adventure game where the dice and a few friends tell the story. My name's Jackie, and I'm joined by some kids.
My name is Tori, and I'm 9 years old, and I am playing Amy, the snow leopard.
Hi, my name's Ellie, and I am 7.5 years old, and I'm going to play a king cobra named Hiss.
Hi, my name's Gabby, and I'm 5 years old, and I'm going to play the tiger Hardy.
Oh, you guys are getting so good at this. It's like you're professionals. Now, today we will be playing Superheroes, a NatFun original game system designed for kids. And if you're listening with some, you can pick up some free blank comic book pages for them to draw along with our adventure on our website, natfunpodcast.com. And if you want to check the game out for yourself, you can play the beta. It's available for free at patreon.com/natfun. So please, give it a shot and let us know what you think. If we get enough positive feedback, we might even make this a Kickstarter, so you can find it at your own local game store. Each of our players have picked an animal who they have turned into their own superhero. And if you've seen any children's superhero show, like Paw Patrol, Super Kitties, Spidey and His Amazing Friends, you'll get the idea pretty quick. Now, last week on Superheroes, our animal friends Amy, Hiss, and Hardy helped find the hungry Betsy Bear asleep in the food court. With some quick thinking and a helpful cleanup, they were able to convince her to return to her habitat to start her winter hibernation. But it wasn't long until some other animals got into trouble. Zookeeper Heather told them a group of zebras were on a stampede and headed towards the fountain in the park. Thankfully, she was able to stall the other zookeepers from opening the zoo just long enough for our superheroes to save the day, tackling the naughty hyenas and calming the stampeding zebras down by talking to them. In the end, it was their quick thinking, strength, and kind words that saved the day. But a hero's work is never done, right?
Right!
So today, it is early morning at the Zoological Park of Natural Fun, and there are a few hours before the gates open. Can you guys please introduce your superheroes again and tell us a little bit about what your superheroes look like? But first, we gotta roll some dice to see what order we're gonna do our turns in.
5,
4.
4,
Ooh, that means that Tori and Gabby get to roll again. Roll off, roll off.
roll off.
1.
4.
All right, so it's gonna be Ellie, Gabby, and then Tori. So Ellie, can you tell us what Hiss looks like?
Hiss looks like a rainbow-scaled king cobra with a pattern on her scale, zigzags with dots, and she has pink eyes.
Beautiful. Gabby, can you tell us a little bit about what Hardy looks like?
Hardy has like a tic-tac-toe stripes, and she has one circle and 2 hearts, and they each have their own square, and her eyes are pink and her tail is fluffy.
Oh, she sounds so cool. And Tori, what about Amy?
Amy is a rainbow snow leopard with heart spots and blue eyes.
Oh, your guys' animals look so cool. Now, in this session, we're going to do things a little bit different. So you guys have kind of tackled all of your problems as a team so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this time, we're going to take turns instead. And first up, because I rolled this beforehand, is Hardy the tiger.
Woo!
Are you ready, Gabby?
Yeah.
Now, Hardy, you wake up in the morning, and as you stretch and head over to your stream in your habitat to take a drink of water, you hear a nearby animal call out, "Help! Help! Somebody help me, please!" What's Hardy gonna do?
Hardy is gonna slide down to Super Topless and get on her suit and quickly run out.
Oh, done. Super easy. And when you run out, you have like super hearing with your super suit, and you are able to stop and listen, and you can hear it's old Mr. Tortoise, whose habitat is right next to yours. Is Hardy gonna head over there?
Yeah.
Are you gonna walk? Are you gonna run? Are you gonna dance?
I'm gonna run.
All right, so you run over and you see old Mr. Tortoise flipped over on his back with his feet wiggling up in the air. Help! Can somebody help me, please?
I'm gonna quickly jump in his territory habitat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna try and flip him over.
All right, now you are a super strong superhero, but old Mr. Tortoise is pretty heavy. He's a Galapagos tortoise, and no one knows how old he really is. He's super old. How old do you think a super old tortoise would be?
25.
Oh man, that's so old. What do you think, Ellie and Tori, for a super old tortoise?
I think 2,345.
Whoa.
I think like 100.
Ooh, those are all really good guesses. But old Mr. Tortoise is never going to tell anyone how old he is. That's his little secret. But because he's so big, there's lots of places you can use your paws or even your mouth or your nose or who knows, your tail to try and flip him over. But he's heavy.
I'm gonna use my back and get under him and flip him over on his feet.
Okay, well, this is not the world's biggest problem, so you do have a problem block here. It's a 5 problem block. What skill are you going to use to try and flip old Mr. Tortoise back over?
Strong.
All right, roll your dice and add your strong for me, please.
1.
And then what's your strong?
2.
All right, so what's 1 plus 2?
3.
Oh, good job. So you rolled 3 on your problem block, which means you should only have 2 blocks left, right?
Yeah.
But because you rolled a 1 on your dice, that means it doesn't always go as good as you expected. So you use your back and you push and you heave and you hoe. And as soon as you get old Mr. Tortoise about halfway ready to flip over, you see something furry and fuzzy move really quickly in that hole, and you kind of step back and he kind of falls back a little bit. So you're only going to have done 2 on your problem block, not 3 because you rolled a 1. So you still have 3 pieces left on your problem block, but you're still holding Mr. Tortoise on your back. So what are you going to do to get him flipped all the rest of the way over?
I'm gonna try and use my head
Oh, nice. So you're going to turn and use your head to flip him the rest of the way?
so I don't see anything and I get scared.
Oh, that is so smart. Okay, and what skill are you going to use?
Strong.
All right, so go ahead and roll your dice and add your strong of +2.
4.
Whoa! What's 4 plus 2?
6.
Amazing! And how many problem pieces do you have left on this problem block?
3.
Does 6 sound like it's bigger than 3?
Yes.
All right. So you saved the day. Woohoo! Old Mr. Tortoise flips over and lands. Oh, thank you so much, Hardy.
You're welcome.
That was good using your head there. And just as old Mr. Tortoise starts to turn to walk away, a little friend pops up out of that hole. A little rat. Hey, what happened? Where am I?
You're in the zoo.
Well, I know that, but I'm not supposed to be. Old Mr. Tortoise? What are you doing here? This is where I live. What are you doing here? Oh, well, I was just playing with my brother. He told me to help him dig this tunnel, but as soon as it started to collapse, he ran away and left me. He always has the most fun ideas. I wanted to help him out. I'm so sorry, Mr. Tortoise. I'll help fill this hole in for you.
Mr. Rat, I can help.
That would be really helpful. Thank you so much. You're able to help fill in that hole. The rat looks at you before he runs back to his house and says, Hey, Hardy, come to think of it, my My brother usually tells me what his whole idea is when we do fun plans. Maybe you should check with your other superheroes to see what's going on. I have a funny feeling about this.
Okay.
So what's Hardy gonna do now? Old Mr. Tortoise is happy in his habitat, the hole's all filled in, and the rat is headed back to his house.
I wanted to ask the rat something.
As soon as he starts to walk away, you speak up. What do you say?
Mr. Rat, would you like to come and see Supertopolis?
Oh, I'd love to. Could I be a superhero too?
Maybe if you get a little bit bigger.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I'm a pretty small rat. Can I ride on your back to get there, though?
But you can help little bugs. Maybe you can be a bug helper.
Oh, that's a good place to start. Since my legs are so tiny, can I ride on your back to get there, though? I'm kind of tired from all that digging.
Oh, sure. Since you're not a bad guy.
Haha, thanks, Hardy. So now we're going to jump to our next superhero as Hardy the tiger heads back to Supertopolis with their new rat friend. What's the rat's name, by the way, Gabby?
His name is Digger.
Digger? That's a good name for a rat that digs. All right, so now we're going to go jump over to another superhero that's taking a rest. Let's hop on over to... Who do you see on the screen?
Hiss.
All right. So Hiss, you wake up in the morning and as you stretch and climb up your favorite tree in your habitat, you watch as a large metal antenna just outside the building tips and creaks and groans and crashes onto the edge of the reptile building. And you can hear the animals inside. Help! Help! What was that? That was a loud, scary noise. Can someone help us?
I am going to go into my cave, press the rock, slide down the slide tunnel, and head straight over to the reptile house.
Sounds good. You're able to do all that no problem, and when you get there, you see that one of the big radio antennas that powers the zookeeper's radios has crashed into the building. And inside you can hear the animals calling for help. When you get inside, you see some of your friends. What creatures do you see there, Ellie?
I see a gecko, a poison frog, a chameleon, and a green snake.
Which one are you going to talk to first?
I'm going to talk to the green anaconda.
Oh, Hiss. I'm so glad that you're here. What was that loud sound? I heard a crash.
It was one of the radio antennas crashed into the building that helps communicate all the zookeepers' walkie-talkies.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, I think we'd be willing to help do that and fix it, put it back on the building. I think that a lot of hands will be more helpful than just one. But we can't open our habitats from inside. Can you help us?
Yeah, I think I could use my fangs on the locks, and then I could open the doors, and I could close them for you.
That would be great. Hey, did anybody notice anything strange when that antenna hit? And which animal do you want to talk to next?
The chameleon.
What does the chameleon look like? Can you describe it? I found a really fun picture.
It's pink with some blue.
And it's got blue eyes popping out in different directions and kind of some yellow spots and even green swirls on its body. I think it's really pretty. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
All right, so you go over to the chameleon.
Hey there, Hiss. I heard this weird sound right before the antenna fell. It was like a dum 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 dum. But if you could help get us out, that would be great because the zookeepers need that antenna to do their job. We can totally fix it, but we just need your help.
Yeah, I was just talking to the green anaconda, and I said I could use my fangs to let you out and help put the antenna back up and lock you back up, so the zookeepers don't even notice.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll back up from my door now.
Okay.
So you have a problem block here. Not a big one, but it is a 5-block problem. So what skill is Hiss going to use and describe what Hiss is going to do to open these doors?
I'm going to use, strong, because I have to, jam my fangs in there and, twist them.
Ooh, sounds good. Go ahead and roll your dice and add your strong for me.
I got a 2 + 3, 5.
Oh my goodness. You are so strong that in just one chomp, because you're also so quick, you go to each of them just chomp, 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 chomp. You're able to unlock the habitats for all of your friends, and you save the day.
Woo!
All of your friends come out and run over with you, and between all of those hands and tails and scaly bodies, you are able to not only put the antenna back standing up and secure the bolts back into the big concrete base on the ground so it's standing up, and as soon as it gets all the way back up, you can see that little green light flashing in, meaning that the antenna is working.
Yay!
So who are you gonna talk to now that you're all done with this project?
I'm going to talk to the poison frog.
I like how you're making me do as many voices as possible this episode. All right, so the poison dart frog hops over.
Hey, thanks so much for your help, Hiss.
You're welcome.
This does seem really odd, though. The radio antennas aren't supposed to break.
Yes, something weird's going on.
Yeah, I heard a weird sound like dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
Same thing with the chameleon.
I don't know what's going on, but if you want to go ahead and lock us back up, that'd be great. And,
Okay.
this seems so weird. Maybe you should check in with your other superheroes to see what's going on.
Yeah, I will.
Thanks again for your help, Hiss.
Yeah. Lock, 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 lock. Bye.
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 Bye. Everyone's locked up safe and sound, and you're able to head to Zoopertopolis. And as you're on your way, that's when we have one last friend that needs to wake up and see what problems they have to face. So, Amy, you wake up in the morning, and just as you start to open your eyes, you hear a strange sound outside your habitat. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Quickly followed by a loud pop and the brakes of a zookeeper's cart. And you hear a voice. Oh no, a flat tire. It looks like some of the wires popped loose too. Oh, I'm gonna need help with this. What? And the radio doesn't work? Oh man, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to the keeper building to get some help to repair this cart. I hope my animals don't get too hungry. As you hear footsteps walking away.
Uh-oh.
So what's Amy gonna do?
I'm going to go into my slide and go and get my super suit on and then go up to the fence and see if I can see if there's anything wrong.
And when you climb up over the edge of your fence, you see, sure enough, there is a zookeeper cart that looks like it's broken down. And just as you peek over the edge of the fence, you see a flock of sparrows fly down. And they kind of hop on the cart and start pecking at it.
Cute.
They are kind of cute.
Oh, hi there, superhero Amy. Do you want to help us try and fix this cart for the zookeeper?
Well, sure. I can try to help you.
Okay, we'll go get a tire and roll it over. It looks like something made this little hole in the ground and their tire got popped.
Uh-oh. That looks like a work of a rat or a mouse.
Oh, maybe. Here, come over here with us. Let's try and put the wires back in place.
All right.
And as you go over, you see that the wires haven't been chewed. They just kind of got popped out when the tire popped. So shouldn't be too hard to push them back in. How do you think Amy would do that?
I would probably use my claws to try and push them back together.
Perfect. And you have so many sparrow friends here that they're grabbing each of the different colored wires and matching them up so you can push them back into place. And as soon as you push the last one in, you see the headlights turn back on. So you got the wires working.
Yay.
And no sooner did that happen than the other group of sparrows come back over, rolling a big tire. But it's way too big for them to pop it back on the cart. Okay, we got the tire, but I think we're gonna need your help with this, Amy.
I'm gonna use strong to try and lift up the cart and push off the other wheel so the sparrows can put on the other wheel.
Nice. All right, so you also have a problem block here, and it's 5 blocks in this problem. So go ahead and roll your dice and add your strong.
I got a 6.
Woo!
Plus strong is 3, and then plus 2 will be 11.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing. 11? I think 11's a little bit bigger than 5. Don't you think so, guys?
Totally.
Totally.
So what does that mean Amy does? She...
Saves the day.
Woohoo! No problem. You are able to rip off the old tire, and as it kind of flies off, it actually bounces against the bench right next to it and bumps into the new one, which flings it right into place. And you not only lift up the cart and take the old one off, but somehow you bounce it on and secure it in one swift move with your paws.
Yay.
Oh, wow. Amy, that was amazing. It does seem like there's something weird going on, though.
Yeah. I'll check in with my friends to see if they've seen anything weird going on.
Okay, we'll go check the bird feeders, and when we're done with that, we'll check in with the other sparrows and see if they've noticed anything unusual, too.
Okay.
So now all of you have headed back to Zupertopolis. I think with how we're playing, I kind of think and wonder if you guys all woke up at the same time and you each solved your own problem block kind of at the same time. So Hardy was flipping over old Mr. Tortoise at the same time that Hiss was getting some of the animals out of their habitats to fix the radio tire, which was happening at the same time that Amy was fixing the tire and wires on the zookeeper cart. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so you all slide down into Zupertopolis at the same time, and what do you guys say to each other?
Well done.
Have you noticed anything strange at all?
I have. The satellite, it fell and knocked into the reptile house. And Mr. Chameleon and Mr. Poison Frog, they heard like this weird sound.
And Digger the rat, his brother told Digger to dig, and it made Mr. Tortoise slip on his back shell.
What about you, Amy?
Well, the golf cart had a flat tire, and some of the wires popped out, but the sparrows helped me fix it. But there was, the cell tower was down for their walkie-talkies.
And just as you say that, the screen whoop, turns on. And who do you see? Your friend.
Zookeeper Heather!
Zookeeper Heather.
Oh, hey, Amy, Hiss, Hardy. Thank goodness you're here. The zookeepers have had quite an interesting morning full of problems. Have you guys had that too?
Yeah. The satellite fell down today.
Uh-oh.
But I fixed it with the reptiles.
Thanks, Hiss.
And Digger's brother told him to dig, but not the whole plan, and it made Mr. Tortoise fall on his back.
Oh no, did you help him out, Hardy?
Yep.
Well, a zookeeper's cart got a flat tire and all the wires popped apart.
Oh man, did you fix that, Amy?
Yeah, with the help of the sparrows.
Oh, thanks. I'm so glad we have superheroes at our zoo. But, just as I feared, with so many problems all at the same time, I think it could only be one thing. Lava!
Lava!
The League of Awesome Villainous Animals!
Oh no! The League of
That's not
the
good.
Villain Animals? That must be bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on yet, but I'll reach out to my other Zooperkeeper friends at other parks. Until then, maybe you could talk to the giraffes and see if they noticed anything unusual that could help us out. They tend to have a great view of everything.
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah, we're on it. And tell us any more news, because we're very worried.
Will do. All right, so now you guys get to be a group again. So where are you going to go first?
To the giraffe.
Straight to the giraffes.
Yep.
All right, you're able to run straight over to the giraffes. And which giraffe are you going to talk to? Because we named a few different ones.
Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
Nice.
Gerald the giraffe.
Gerald the giraffe. Sounds good. So you're able to walk over and you see all the giraffes are just eating their breakfast, their alfalfa out of their hay feeders. And Gerald sees you walk up and he comes right over to the edge of his habitat. Oh, hey, everybody. Can I help you?
Yes. Have you noticed anything strange or seen anything strange?
Ooh, not this morning. But you know what? The giraffes and I will start scanning and doing a good look around for you.
Okay.
But if I listen to my gut, might I suggest you check in with Dexter? He's usually the one that starts problems.
Yeah. Just tell us if you see anything.
Yeah, come back in just a little bit. We'll take a break from our breakfast and we'll start scanning right now. And he turns around and goes and talks to the other giraffes, and they all head out to the edges of their habitat and start just looking as far as they can see.
Thank you. We'll go talk to Dexter.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Yeah, so much.
All right, where are you guys headed now?
Dexter.
Dexter!
All right, you're able to head over to Dexter. I don't think I have his token anymore. Oh, I do.
There's Cheeky Dexter.
There's Dexter.
Cheeky Dexter.
You walk up to the Capuchin Monkey exhibit and you see a whole bunch of them all running and leaping through the trees, and one of them is clutching a set of baby keys.
Oh no. And we know exactly who that is.
Dexter!
Dexter! Hey, Hiss, how about you take the lead on this one? Do you have any questions for Dexter?
Dexter, have you seen anything weird? Because Zookeeper Heather, she came on the screen this morning from Zoopertopolis, or base, and she said the evil animals, there's a lava flood. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, lava's just their name. Like your name is Superhero, their name is Lava. There's no lava. That would be a big... I don't even know if we have a problem block big enough for that.
Yeah.
But Dexter runs over. No, I haven't caused any problems today. Promise. But have you checked on Betsy Bear? Maybe she got hungry again. That was so funny yesterday when she was eating out of the food court.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't, Dexter.
I thought it was funny. Ah!
And he dropped his keys.
Yeah, he drops his keys because you scared him with your growl.
And my hiss.
Yeah.
Dexter, just tell us if you see anything weird.
Yeah.
No troublemaking.
And no cheeky.
Okay, I won't make any trouble today. You guys seem like you're worried about something. But seriously, go talk to Betsy Bear.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Dexter.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed the cookie.
Oh, it was so yummy. I even still have a piece left. And he pulls it out of his fur, and it's like dirty and gross and probably a little bit soggy, and he plops it in his mouth. Yum!
Oh, gross. Dexter.
Gross.
That's gross. Yuck.
And he grabs his keys and runs back up into the trees with his family. If you've got an idea for a fun script that could go right here in this episode, talking about a rating or review, or maybe for this one, just going to our Patreon to pick up a free copy of the beta version of the game and try it out for yourself, this would be a great spot. And maybe the kids could do them too. If Tori wants to, or Ellie and Gabby, could be fun. Now let's get back to the episode. So Hardy, where are you guys going to go next?
To Betsy Bear.
And where do you think she's sleeping in her habitat? Because she's trying to hibernate.
Probably in her cave.
That's just where you find Betsy Bear, all curled up on a lovely comfy bed of straw in her cave, snoring. What do you say to try and wake her up, Hardy?
Betsy, wake up, wake up. And I scream it almost.
Whoa, and she doesn't fully wake up, but she does kind of start talking. Is someone there? What do you need? I'm real tired today.
Well, the bad guy lava team.
Oh, I heard about them. I had a dream about them once. I don't know, I haven't seen much. I've been sleeping, but I did hear this kind of strange sound underground. It was like a dum 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 dum.
Same with his at the reptile house.
I know. It could have been my dream, or maybe it was them hyenas laughing, because their habitat's right next to mine, and they wake me up during my hibernation, but maybe you should go talk to them. I'm gonna sleep for just 5 more minutes.
Mom, did you actually yawn?
Yeah, I yawned too. And she curls up and pulls a little blanket over and gets nice and comfy and falls back asleep. So do you guys have anywhere else you want to go?
Well, I want to check in with the narwhals.
The narwhals?
Yeah.
Okay. So the group heads over to the Arctic area of the zoo, and you see the narwhals. So what do you say to them to get their attention? Because they're underwater animals.
I'm going to tap on the glass kind of hard with my tail.
And they swim over and they tap back on the glass with their horn, or their tusk, as we learned on the Wild Kratts.
Yeah, that's a tusk. It's not a horn, it's a tusk, because it's a tooth.
A ginormous one.
Yeah.
And you guys are up really high in the zoo. Although you're at an underwater area, the Arctic part of the zoo is up on kind of like almost like a mountain area. And this is where Amy's really the most comfortable, because it's the habitat you're used to. So Amy, what do you ask the narwhals?
I'm going to ask them if they've heard or seen anything strange.
Oh, I haven't. Let me ask the group. And the narwhal swims over to its group, and they all kind of bob bloop, up out of the water and spin to look around. And then it quickly dives back down. Hey, Ellie, what's the name of this narwhal?
Unicorn.
Unicorn dives back down and comes straight over to you. Their eyes are really, really big, and they're nervous. We didn't notice anything different than normal, but I can see the giraffes are all waving their necks really, really wild and kind of running in a circle. I think they're trying to get a hold of someone important. Is that you, superheroes?
Oh, probably it's us. We just checked in with them a little while ago.
Well, it looks like they found something.
Well, thanks. We'll go check it out.
Okay, thanks for stopping by. Bye. And they kind of float on their side, and Unicorn waves her really teeny tiny little flipper. All right, so where are you guys going now?
To the giraffe.
Yeah.
You run back over to the giraffe exhibit. You cross the zoo, you get there, and you see the giraffes are all standing in a circle with their heads up high in the air doing the silliest dance you've ever seen, just waving their heads, whipping their heads all over the place, doing big circles. They're trying to let every animal in the zoo know they have something important to say.
What's wrong, giraffes?
Yeah.
Did you spot something?
Gerald runs over. All right, we finished a scan of the whole zoo, and it looks like the prairie dogs are missing. And I just saw an entire bulldozer disappear at the construction site across the road from the zoo. You better hurry and get over there.
We're on it.
All right. As you arrive at the construction site, you see the ground has been totally chopped up and flattened by all the machines over the last couple weeks, but there's lots of trucks here. There's a giant dump truck, a cement mixer, there's an excavator, there's a huge crane, there's a huge cargo truck, and you notice that there is a bulldozer that is sunken into the ground like halfway. And standing in large groups by each of the other 4 vehicles are prairie dogs, spread out across the whole construction site. The superheroes are going to have to deal with all of them to stop whatever's going on. So as you can see, you guys have 4 groups of prairie dogs.
I counted all of the cubes, and there's 55.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. This is going to be a big problem.
We need more superheroes. Do you want to play? Head over to patreon.com/natfun to download a free copy of the game to try it out for yourself. And if you're enjoying this episode, can you tell a friend about us? It really helps more people find the show. Thanks. Now I'm off to save the day.
So you have 4 groups of prairie dogs. One is over here by the dump truck, and they have a yellow circle around them. One is by the concrete mixer, and they have a green circle around them. One is over here by the excavator. They have a pink circle around them. And then there's a group over here by this cargo truck with a blue circle around them. And all 4 groups of prairie dogs have a 15-block problem. What are the superheroes going to do? We got to roll some dice to see what turn you're going to go in. Can you guys each roll a dice for me?
I got a 6 on my checkboard.
Whoa.
4. 3.
All right. So it's going to be Hiss, Hardy, and Amy. So Hiss, what are you going to do? There's prairie dogs everywhere on this construction site, and they're all digging.
I'm going to go over to the pink prairie dog circle, and I'm going to jump into one of the tunnels.
Oh, nice. And what are you going to do once you're in the tunnel?
I'm going to hiss to make them be wild and scared and pop out of the tube, and so my friends can deal with them.
All right. Well, you only get to control what Hiss does, but let's see how that works. So go ahead and roll your dice and add your wild.
2 + 1, 3.
Ooh, all right. So you're able to dive down into those tunnels, but they're a lot more complicated than you realized, and you're not able to pop out and scare any prairie dogs. Yet. But now we're at Hardy. What does Hardy want to do? You've got prairie dogs everywhere trying to dig and bury all of these pieces of equipment.
I want to do the prairie dogs with the pink. I'm going to try and poke them as hard as I can with my claws.
Oh, wow. Okay, what skill do you want to use to do that?
I'm going to use strong.
Okay, roll your dice and add your strong.
6.
All right, and what's your strong?
2 times.
So 6 + 2 + 2. Can someone help us out with that math?
It's 10.
Whoa, Hardy. That was amazing. So this problem block has 12 blocks left, and you just took away 10 of them. There's only 2 blocks left. You go over there, and because Hiss had jumped in, it widened the tunnel just enough that you can reach your claw in there, and you poke one of them really hard with your claw, and it goes, ow! And it bonks into the one in front of it that goes, hey! Which bonks into the one in front of it.
What was that for?
Which bonks into the one in front of it, and a bunch of prairie dogs all pop out of their tunnels all over the ground. All right, Amy, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to go over to the pink circle of prairie dogs, and I'm going to ask them, what are you doing over here? You aren't supposed to be here. You're supposed to be at the zoo.
Oh, nice. All right, so is that going to be a talk skill?
Yeah.
All right, roll your dice and add your talk.
I got a 6 plus 9, but plus 2 is 8.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well, I'm pretty sure that 8 is bigger than 2. What do you guys think?
Totally.
Totally. So you are able to get all those prairie dogs by the excavator to stop what they're doing. And most of them kind of just go and sit in the tunnel, but one of them walks up to you. And you recognize Dakota. And she's going to say, superheroes, the humans keep taking our habitats, so we're teaming up with lava to take theirs. Since we can't drive, we're just going to get rid of their trucks.
well, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not? They take our houses.
Well, maybe you could just leave them a note in the dirt to say stop taking our homes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hey guys! And she kind of turns around to the prairie dogs that are over by the cement mixer, which have the green circle. And because you rolled so good, Amy, she's going to call out to them. Hey guys! The superhero said we should just leave a note. We don't need to break their trucks. And they kind of look at each other, and some of those prairie dogs stop digging. So that problem block is going to go down by 4.
Yay.
Because you rolled so big. So now we kind of get to start back over at the top of our turn list, back at Hiss. The pink prairie dogs by the excavator have stopped digging and are starting to write a note explaining to the construction workers that they don't like having their habitat taken away. What are you going to do now? There's still lots of prairie dogs trying to bury these big trucks.
So I'm gonna go over to the green prairie dogs.
The green ones by the cement mixer?
Yeah. And I'm going to kind of like dig a tunnel over there and like surprise them so they can like come out and like hear what she's saying above the ground.
Okay, that's a good idea. So what skill are you going to use, Ellie?
Quick.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dice and add your quick.
1, 1, 2.
All right, 1 plus 1 is 2, but what happens when you roll a 1?
Something bad happened.
Yep, so you do take 2 blocks off of this problem. So it had 11 left. How many blocks are left in this problem, Ellie?
9.
But as you go over there and you try to surprise them, one of the pink prairie dogs, who wasn't so sure about Dakota's plan, sees you dive in there and thinks that you're going to eat her friends. And she starts to run over and help them continue to dig. She gives up on writing the note and starts digging underneath that excavator again. So the excavator is actually going to go up by 2. So the excavator prairie dogs have just 1 prairie dog working there, digging. Back to 2 blocks on that one. All right, Hardy. So Hardy, you're over by the excavator prairie dogs, which most of them are writing a note explaining not to take their habitat, but one of them jumped back over and is trying to dig that excavator to drop into the ground.
I'm gonna say, Hiss is not trying to eat your friends.
Ooh, all right, so what skill are you going to use? Or is that a talk?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dice and add your talk bonus.
1. And I rolled a 5.
Oh, perfect. Well, that's way bigger than the 2 that was on that problem block. So you're able to talk to that prairie dog and she goes, oh, I thought I thought the snake was trying to scare my friends. Or hurt him. But I guess I'll trust a superhero. And she goes back to writing the note. So now we're at Amy's turn. What are you going to do, Amy?
Well, I am going to go over to the prairie dogs with the yellow circle.
Oh, over by the dump truck? Nice.
Yeah, and ask them, I think you shouldn't do that because you might get hurt because the dump truck could fall on you. And your friends have stopped digging a hole over there.
Oh, that's a good idea. So what skill are you going to use?
Talk.
Okay. And I will remind you guys, it's a brand new day, so everyone has their superpower back too.
I got a 5 plus 1 for my talk equals 6.
Oh, perfect. So you are able to talk to the prairie dogs, and not quite half of them, but quite a few of them stop what they're doing and look over at you. Well, we didn't think about the truck falling on us. That's a good point. Now I'm a little bit worried. We might be pretty small, but there's a lot of us. I wonder if we could hold that truck up.
Well, maybe you could try, but maybe you should go help your friends make a letter to the diggers about how you don't like them taking your home.
Oh, I like that plan better than the lava one. And the group of prairie dogs that stopped digging under the dump truck, half of them run over to the excavator to help them with their note, and the other half start running around to the prairie dogs under the dump truck saying, "Hey guys, this isn't safe. It could fall down and hurt us. We should stop. Amy, the superheroes have a really good idea." So now we are back at Hiss, in the tunnels underneath the concrete mixer.
Guys, please come out. The truck might fall on you.
All right, what skill are you going to use?
I'm going to use talk.
Okay, roll your dice and add your talk.
6 plus 0 plus 2, 8.
Nice! You guys are rolling so many 6s. Oh my gosh. All right, so you got an 8. There are still 9 blocks left on this problem. So you were able to get it all the way down to just 1 problem block underneath this concrete mixer. Because the prairie dogs all look at each other and get really nervous. Wait, this thing could fall on us? Oh, I'd much rather write a letter than do that. And almost all of them, except for 2, run over by the excavator and help the other prairie dogs write their note. And those 2 just keep digging. They didn't hear what everybody else said. They're just doing their job.
All right. Go before it falls. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Good idea, superhero. All right, Hardy, your turn. Looks like you've got some prairie dogs that are digging underneath that big container truck. No one's gone over there yet, and the truck is starting to tip a little bit because they've dug so much under half of it. And Hiss is talking to the prairie dogs under the concrete mixer, and Amy is over by the dump truck talking to those prairie dogs.
I'm gonna go and do the blue circle.
All right, you run over to the big container truck. What are you gonna do with those prairie dogs?
I'm gonna say, you can stop digging now because you can write a note. Please don't destroy my home and don't keep on doing it.
And a bunch of the prairie dogs kind of look at you while you're talking. Can you roll your dice and add your talk for me?
3 plus 1.
And what does that equal?
4.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so good at math. You're better than me. So you take 4 blocks away from that problem. It was 15 and it's all the way down to 11. As the prairie dogs look over at you, they don't stop digging though, because one of them says, and you recognize this prairie dog, this is Teddy. Teddy pops up, runs over to you and says, "Well, why do we have to be nice and make a note? They didn't ask if they could take our habitats." Keep digging, guys.
It's not a good idea. The truck could fall on you.
And you hear all those prairie dogs kind of sing together as they dig.
Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig.
The truck could fall on you. Believe me.
They can't hear you because they're singing so loud. You're going to have to keep working towards this problem. But now we are at Amy, who's over by the dump truck. And your prairie dogs start chanting the same thing as they hear it echoing through the tunnels.
Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig.
Well, I am going to try and go in front of them so they have to stop digging and look at me.
Ooh, that's a good idea. What skill are you going to use for that?
Strong.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dice and add your strong.
I got 5 plus 3 equals 8.
Whoa, that's awesome. And what was left on that problem block?
9.
So it goes all the way down to 1. So how does Amy block these prairie dogs? What do you do? Are you using your body, just your fluffy tail? What do you do?
I lay down in front of them and block their path as they dig.
Oh man, as you go to lay down, 2 or 3 prairie dogs slip underneath you and keep digging, but everyone else bumps into you and just bump, 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 creates this giant pile up of prairie dogs. And it kind of looks like you guys are having a huge cuddle party because they're all piled on top of each other. But really, you just made a big prairie dog traffic jam in the tunnel. And almost all of them stop. But one of the prairie dogs that made it past you, Amy, is Ranger. You recognize Ranger from the habitat, and they call out,
Come on, guys, we gotta keep digging.
as they keep going and digging in that dirt. And now we're back over at Hiss. You are in the tunnels talking to the prairie dogs underneath the concrete mixer. Your problem block is so small. It's down to just 1. What is Hiss gonna do now?
Well, I'm gonna move over with Hardy and use my superpower.
All right, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to dig a tunnel and kind of surprise them and bop them on their back so it makes a domino
Oh my gosh.
thing when you hit a domino and it knocks the next one down in a loop. I'm gonna try and do that with the prairie dogs so they're all eat, and they all come out and stop digging.
Whoa, that sounds like a pretty wild idea to me. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, so you're using your superpower, so you get to roll 2 dice, and you add your bonus to the first one.
I got a 3 plus 1, 4. One more roll. Plus 3, 7.
Nice. And how many problem blocks are on your problem?
11.
All right, so there's 11 minus 7 leaves us with how much?
4.
4. So you tunnel over there. Your super suit powers up your superpower. You get over there lightning quick and you burst through the wall and you bonk one of the prairie dogs and it does a whole front flip and boom into the next one and they fall down. And you knock down over half the prairie dogs. They all turn around and look at you. What was that for?
It was for you to get out before the truck falls on you.
Oh no, the truck is falling. Ah! And they all run out, all the ones that you knocked down. But the other ones that didn't get knocked down had continued to dig further ahead, just singing their little song.
Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig.
And they didn't hear what you said. So there's still 4 blocks left in that problem. And now we go to Hardy, who's right there and saw you just burst through and knock all those prairie dogs down. What's Hardy gonna do? There's still 4 blocks left on the problem underneath this container truck.
Hardy is gonna say, hey, you're gonna get smushed in if you don't get out of here.
Whoa. All right, that sounds kind of like a talk. Are you gonna talk to them?
Yep.
Because that talk sounded like you're really passionate.
Super.
Are you gonna do a normal roll or more?
I'm gonna do 2.
You're using your superpower for this talk?
Yep.
All right, let's see how you problem solve. Go ahead and roll your dice 2 times and add your bonus to the first dice.
3,
Okay?
4,
And what's your number next to talk?
1.
All right, so that's a total of 8. And your problem block only has how many left, Gabby?
4.
Oh, well, that's way more than 4. So let's see. Since that was your superpower, you end up yelling that pretty loud. And all those prairie dogs hear you. They stop their singing. They go, "Oh no, it's gonna fall." And they all run out of the tunnels. And the tunnels are all connected between all of these different vehicles now because Hiss dug all the way from the concrete mixer to this container truck. And Hardy's super voice was so big, it echoes and echoes and echoes and echoes. And the prairie dogs that were underneath that concrete mixer, they hear it too. And they run out. So I'm going to actually clear the 1 block left on that problem. So all the prairie dogs from the concrete mixer, the excavator, and the container truck are all out and heading towards the note by the excavator that they're writing the construction workers. The only problem left on the entire construction site is right by Amy. It's a 1 block problem. Those few prairie dogs left digging underneath the dump truck. What's Amy gonna do?
Amy's going to say, all of your friends are writing a note. Maybe you should go see what they're writing because this truck could fall and crush us.
Oh man. All right, what skill are you gonna use for that?
That would be talk. I got a 5 plus 1 is 6.
Awesome! So I need you guys to say it with me. What does that mean the superheroes did? The superheroes
saved the day!
Woohoo! The prairie dogs run out and all of them go over by the excavator. And they write this really, really, really big note to the construction workers. And it says, "Please don't break our habitats. We don't break yours. Can't we get along?" From the prairie dogs. Is there anything else you think their note should say?
I think I know. On your note, it should say, maybe we could help you make something if you don't stop breaking our habitats.
Oh, that's a good idea. Something like, we can help you build yours if you help us build some habitats too. I love that idea. Did you have something you wanted to say, Ellie?
We're sorry for trying to sink your trucks.
Oh, that's important
We
too.
promise we'll never do it again if you stop breaking our habitats and homes. Love, the prairie dogs.
Love the prairie dogs. Was there anything Amy wanted to suggest the prairie dogs write?
Yeah, maybe we could help fix the trucks that have sunk.
Oh, that's so good. They're going to help them too. I love it. So there's a note in front of each of the vehicles because they kind of dug underneath all of them a little bit saying, "Please stop breaking our habitats. Let's work together." Another one saying, "Maybe we can help you build your new construction and you can help us build some habitats," from the prairie dogs. And then another one saying, "And we'll be back tomorrow to help you fix the trucks. We're sorry that we caused so much damage. Love, the prairie dogs," from the zoo next door. So once all those notes are done, the prairie dogs tell you, "Thanks for help keeping us safe. We thought lava had a really good idea, but it turns out it wasn't such a good idea. We're gonna head back to the zoo. Thanks, superheroes."
You're welcome.
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 Try not to cause any more trouble with lava.
Yep. And don't listen to them.
Yeah.
We won't.
Maybe you can give them some other ideas that aren't so dangerous.
Yeah. But not bad ideas.
That's a great idea. Thanks, superheroes. So you guys are able to head back over to the zoo. Before you get to Zoopertopolis, just as you make it through the gates of the zoo, you see the familiar face of your friend,
Zookeeper Heather.
Zookeeper Heather. things seem to be calming down around here. Let me guess. Did you save the day?
Yeah! We saved the day for sure.
Well, tell me about it. Zookeeper Heather looks over at Hiss. What's something amazing you did today?
I fixed the satellite with the reptiles, and we also helped the prairie dogs write a note to the construction workers. If you stop breaking our habitats and homes, we will stop breaking yours.
That sounds awesome. What's your favorite, highlight one thing that you did today? And what skill did you use for that? Because this is when you get to level up. Wink, wink. Can you tell Heather your one highlight moment?
I think it was when I helped the animals at the reptile house.
Oh, awesome. And what skill did you use for that? Do you remember?
I used strong.
Oh, awesome. So, Hiss, can you please add +1 to your strong?
I have 4 strongs now.
Oh my gosh. Zookeeper Heather looks over at Hardy. Hardy, what was an amazing thing you did today? Can you tell her your favorite thing that you did today?
My favorite thing was yelling at the prairie dogs and them listening. I yelled so loud that 3 packs heard me.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Hardy, you get to add +1 to your talk. Amy, what's an amazing thing you did to solve your problems today?
Well, today I suggested to the prairie dogs that they should write a letter instead of digging under the trucks and maybe getting hurt.
Oh wow, that sounds like a really good solution to that problem. And what skill did you use for that, Tori?
Talk.
All right, you get to add +1 to Amy's talk. Wow, that sounds like an amazing day. And you're not going to believe this, but Lava, the League of Awesome Villainous Animals, coordinated with animals all over the country to take over construction sites and stop their equipment. I never knew they were this organized.
Whoa.
Maybe we'll have to go on a field trip to see if we can stop them at their headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
But for now, you all deserve some rest. Thank you, superheroes. You really did save the day.
Thanks. Good night.
Thanks.
Good night.
And with that, we end our fun shot and the playtest of Superheroes. So, kiddos, what was your favorite thing about playing Superheroes, and what animal do you want to play next?
I want to play a double-headed tiger.
A double-headed tiger? Twice the rolls. That's amazing.
I would like to play a peregrine falcon.
Oh, that would be amazing. What about you, Ellie? What animal would you like to play next?
Peregrine falcon.
That would be cool. What was your favorite thing about playing Superheroes? Was there anything you really liked about the game?
I don't know.
What do you think, Tori?
I liked getting to play different animals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gabby, was there anything you liked about playing Superheroes?
Everything.
Everything. I love that you guys solved more of your problems creatively than just with attacking. I think if we looked back, you guys only used kind of attacking stuff maybe once or twice. You guys were just really creative with your solutions, which I thought was really neat. And one thing I always ask everyone at NatFun whenever we finish an adventure or a fun shot, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough that you might want to play Superheroes again?
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
All right. And on that note,
we hope you can find a table
Or a computer.
Or some friends.
so you can roll into your own NatFun. Bye!
Bye.
Have a good day.
Do you want want to play too? Take your parents to patreon.com/natfun to get a free copy of Superheroes for you to play. I wonder what animal you're gonna be. I can't wait to find out.
I hope you enjoyed our special Kids Edition fun shot here at NatFun, featuring our original game system, Superheroes. If your kiddos colored along with the adventure, or if they came up with their own superheroes, we'd love to see them. Feel free to share their comics or heroes on our social media. And if you want to play the game for yourself, you can pick up a copy of the beta for free at patreon.com/natfun. It has everything you need to try it out. The full game mechanics, character sheets, problem block suggestions, and even some missions for your superheroes to go on. And if you do try it out, please let us know what you think. If we get enough positive feedback, we might even make this a Kickstarter so you can find it in your own local game store. And coming up next here at NatFun, we launch into our next adventure in the sci-fi world of Esper Genesis, a D&D 5th edition compatible game system by Alligator Alley Entertainment. Come along as we take on a Crucible Corps mission from Skydawn Game Studios in Cypher Syndicate. You can even check out the trailer right now. Taco, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. This is Tarko's channel, the channel specifically for contacting Tarko.
A fellow agent has 2 mooks and an android incoming. Says they could help with the mission. We need to get the drive delivered ASAP. Looks like Deathcar Krathta, a battle-worn Matakai sentinel, definitely the muscle, and Ulrich Tyning, a Dendus cybermancer. Could be helpful if they run into any additional security or network protocols. And there's not much detail on the android other than it seems to be a peaceful Ballare named Tivelis. Think you can handle it?
Okay. Don't have time for a dinner party, but I can make do. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Join us as we discover what mission our players could be stepping into in our next adventure, Cypher Syndicate, as we play Esper Genesis, a D&D 5th edition compatible game system set in a galaxy far, far away from the Feywild and Forgotten Coast. I can't wait to see where this adventure goes.